Hey guys, my final research paper has changed a bit since the beginning of the semester. In my first video, I was looking at how effective anti-tobacco advertisements really are. I explained how the Master Settlement Agreement required tobacco companies to join the anti-tobacco campaign and basically advertise against their own products. I briefly mentioned how the ads that the tobacco companies were making actually ended up making people want to smoke more, so it was working to their benefit. I also mentioned the Truth campaign and how effective their advertisements are at actually getting through to people and making people realize the true dangers of smoking. Since then, my topic has expanded. I am no longer just focusing on how effective anti-tobacco ads are, but instead I looked at the effects of the Master Settlement Agreement on the tobacco companies, specifically the stock market prices after the agreement was signed. Strangely enough, the stock prices soared on the day that the tobacco companies signed the agreement. That was meant to decrease the amount of smokers and the sales of tobacco products. I thought this was really strange and decided to look into what caused the dramatic increase. What would make people want to put stock in a business that had just agreed to a bunch of stipulations that would make them lose business? I first found out that the Master Settlement Agreement put a penalty on the tobacco sales and would receive 40 cents from every pack of cigarettes that was sold. While this was meant to hurt the tobacco companies, the companies raised their prices by 73 cents, so they were still making a profit. The tobacco companies were also not allowed to advertise their products, except for coupons and promotions. This cutback in advertising saved them a lot of money. Seeing that the tobacco companies were still able to turn a profit assured investors that it was a good idea to buy stock in the tobacco industry. Another thing that helped the tobacco companies keep their customers is the addictiveness of cigarettes. While other products may have lost business, cigarette customers are addicted to these products and are less likely to stop buying them just because the price is increased. The only thing left to try to decrease smoking among Americans is the anti-tobacco campaign. Now, most people practice psychological reactance when seeing an advertisement. This means that if an ad tells them not to do something, even if it is bad for them, people want to do it more because they feel that their freedom is being taken away. That being said, for an advertisement to be effective, it has to have an implicit message. Implicit means that it doesn't just come out and say that smoking is bad for you. Instead, it would give a scenario or facts or something that would get the viewers to make their own decision about smoking so that they feel like it was their idea. One very important thing that should be in these advertisements is an explanation of the toxins that are found in cigarettes. There are over 3,000 chemicals found in cigarettes, and I researched the top 4, which are carbon monoxide, nicotine, tars, and smoke particles. Now, carbon monoxide impairs oxygen transportation, which in turn impairs bodily functions. Nicotine is a poison that, even in small doses, can cause death. Tars are one of the main factors that cause cancer, and smoke particles get trapped on your lungs, and when they're absorbed by the cells, they can cause the lung cells to stop functioning properly, and in turn, hurt your lungs. Now, the Truth campaign has been known to show the dangers of some of these toxins and also show how the tobacco companies are manipulating young people. This campaign was inspired by young people for young people, and so far has been very effective on making a big impression on teens. We need more advertisements like theirs if we want to get through to these people. Now, after this, I want you to watch a short advertisement from the Truth campaign and see what you think. Thanks.